Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to show you this morning to start our day is going to make you smile from ear to ear. If it doesn't, check your pulse. You might be dead, because this is hilarious. It turns out that one of the big gun control states looking to virtue signal for gun control has canceled all contracts with anybody around gun destruction for gun buybacks. Therefore, gun buybacks aren't good anymore. Isn't that weird? Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I can't wait to hear from you guys on this one. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell, and thank you for that consideration. All right, my brothers and sisters, this content is going to be so delicious. I'm going to say a quick word from American Hartford Gold, and then we are going to break it down. And the content today is brought to you by American Hartford Gold. And brothers and sisters, with everything popping off around the world, wars cracking off, we've got inflation issues, we've got stock market volatility, we have cash concerns, we have oil concerns. It's a good time to take a look and at least know your options with American Hartford Gold. They are dedicated to offering gold, silver, platinum, coins, and bars for your investing needs. Whether you want to do it delivered to your door or you want an IRA, Roth IRA, 401k, TSP, they've got options. This is something you guys should check out. At American Hartford Gold, they aim to educate clients about investments in the precious metal industry, strive to provide unparalleled customer service built on trust, integrity, and absolute transparency, while holding a goal of achieving 100% customer satisfaction. Click the link in the description or call 844-727-3199. That's 844-727-3199, or text Langley to 65532. Again, that's 844-727-3199, or text Langley to 65532. I hope you guys are ready. Seriously, check the pulse. Get ready, because if you're not smiling yet, you're about to. All right, check this out. Michigan State Police halt contract with gun disposal company after expose reveals resale of parts. So now, guys, gun buybacks are no longer effectual because they were destroying what the ATF considers a firearm in the frame and receiver, but things like slides and grips and springs and barrels were being resold. So therefore, everything that has ever touched a firearm is evil and must be destroyed as well. But the state police across the nation were using the free option, which allowed them to sell the parts on the free open market, which made them a killing. You cannot make this stuff up. And that's another reason that we're going to win this fight in the end, because the people that we're opposing, who are trying to take our rights, don't even understand the objects that they are trying to refute. They just understand gun bad. They don't understand anything else. Let's dive into this. Seriously, I hope you smile. The Michigan State Police placed its contract with Missouri-based gun demolition business Gunbusters on hold this month after December 2023 New York Times investigation revealed the company strips the guns prior to destruction to resell the parts in a kit. They destroyed the gun per contractual obligations, and the state wanted it free, so the company recoups the cost by selling accessories. Oh my God, clutch your pearls! Obviously, there's sarcasm there. The state had the option to have it to pay for full destruction, but they decided not to do that. But they're canceling on the actual gun brokers or gun busters. Guys, you can't make this up. Let's continue. Michigan is Gunbusters' largest client of 950 partner law firm or law enforcement agencies in the country, according to the Times investigation, with state police responsible for turning over more than 11,000 guns for destruction, in parentheses, in quotes, in 2023. Quotation marks. Oh my goodness. 11,000 guns. So the whole virtue signal, the thing where they were bragging about how effective gun buybacks were and how gun buybacks were the new hotness, and that was the way to save our nation, and that was going to curtail all the crime because the guns didn't exist. Yeah, the state decided to go with the free option, which meant all the parts, not the actual frame and receiver, which the ATF considers the actual firearm, which is, by the way, law, what is considered a frame and receiver. That was destroyed, but all the other parts were stripped off and sold. Well, that's because Michigan decided to do that. But they can't have that smear on their record, so Gunbusters has to be blacklisted. Oh my gosh, guys, you just can't. Oh, let's just keep going. Let me show you how they actually say they're ineffectual now. Gun buybacks have fallen out of vogue. The free disposal process doesn't involve smelting or crushing, but the guns rather are taken apart with the receiver or frame being the only piece destroyed, because that's the only part that's considered a gun, but they don't know that. Anyway, let's continue. Federal law only classifies the receiver as firearms, see? Allowing gun destruction businesses to sell the remaining parts as kits, barrels, triggers, grips, slides, stocks, springs. The final regulated piece being the only part missing to create an operational weapon, because that's the only thing that is considered a firearm, but they don't know that, so their brains are going... Michigan's contact with gunbusters began in 2020, but MSP spokesperson Shannon Banner said the contract is temporarily on pause while other firearm disposal options are being explored. You literally only had to pay for it, but you didn't want to do that. You wanted your virtue signal cake without having any of the cost. Like, why is this difficult? Anyway, but just in case someone's watching and they're a gun controller, which is unlikely, but it does happen, the disposal process complies with the ATF. These people don't even understand the realm that they're stepping into. All they know is control this. What are you controlling? That thing over there. It's a gun. The stock's a gun? Yeah, the stock's a gun. The magazine's a gun? No, the magazine's not a gun. That's why we can curtail it. The level of stupid. Guys, come on. You're better than this. You're better than this. And here's the last thing where gun buybacks are falling out of vogue and they're being viewed as all of a sudden not effective. Listen to this. St. David's Episcopal Church, which surrendered 224 guns to state police in December through a buyback program, has since reconsidered the efficacy of the events. Quote, the big reason people came in line and gave their weapons to us is to be destroyed, not recycled. I don't know what a very reverend, Chris. I don't know what a very reverend is. Maybe you guys can enlighten me, but maybe that's like double reverend. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not Episcopalian. But the big thing here is, the guns were destroyed. They don't even know what a gun is. They're having their minds blown. The Michigan State is having to have this whole revamp and put gun buybacks on hold and destruction on hold because they didn't like the idea that they went with the free option and therefore pieces that once touched a gun are reconstituted to create other guns because they are now surplus parts. This is equivalent, just so you know, this is equivalent to saying you can no longer have F-150s in the state of Michigan, so we're going to do a buyback and they're going to be destroyed. And then if they took the muffler or they took some of the rearview mirrors or some of the seats and put it in other cars, all of a sudden it's not being destroyed anymore. That's the equivalent of what we're talking about. The level of silly is quite high, to quote Katie from Stone Second Sense, and that's what I have for you guys to start the day. Make sure you stay tuned. We got lots more coming, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.